Mike Owens, been inside fighting, joined today by Mairon Santos, who was victorious in his UFC debut at UFC 313 last Saturday. Myron, great to sit down and chat for the first time. How are your emotions after such a big victory?
Um, Thanks, man, for having me. To be honest, I'm not happy with my performance, and I think I could I could have done better, but I'm learning, and yeah, so feel good.
Before we talk about the fight, this was obviously your biggest fight of your career, as your UFC debut always is for a young upcoming fighter. Did the experience of fighting in the UFC for the first time live up to your expectations?
Um, yes, yeah, big stage, um, crowd, big cage, big pay-per-view, so it was good. It was a dream come true for me.
Talk me through what the walkout for the first time feels like.
It just feels amazing. For me, since I don't know, 12 years, 13 years ago, I was watching guys walking to the cage and imagining myself one day doing that. So it was just, again, a dream come true, amazing moment. And I enjoyed every moment of the workout.
Let's talk about the fight. Have you had chance to watch the fight back yet?
Yeah, man, I really rewatched the fight. And I don't know how people gonna receive that, but when the fight ended, I thought, oh, okay, I won. But after rewatching the fight, I think he should have had his rent raised because the fight was very close, and the takedown made a difference. I didn't know that he did so well in the striking. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts on the fight.
Well, we really do appreciate your honesty. First and foremost, you said that you at the start of the interview that you felt like you could have done better in some areas. Talk me through what some of those areas were.
I think everything, striking, grappling. I know myself. I know what I'm capable of. So I think he just did a good job mixing it up. I didn't know that he was gonna like set up the takedowns with striking the way he did. I think he was gonna just try to blind wrestle me all the time. And no, he used the strikes to take me down. He landed good punches, and yeah, I think I didn't anticipate that.
Mm.
I thought he's gonna come in here and try to wrestle all the time. So I think I should have like think better about this part. And yeah, but overall, I think I could have done everything different. Striking, grappling, put more combos together. I was throwing too much like singular shots, and yeah, I think that's it.
But in some ways, this is a great opportunity for you because you're saying that there were some areas that you feel like you could have done better, but the judges still saw it for you in what was a very close fight. So I think it was McGregor's coach, John Kavanagh, who once said, "You either win or you learn." This is an opportunity for you to win and learn in a lot of ways.
No, yeah, I'm already learning from it. Um, I know a lot of things that I can do better in my next fight, and I still gonna watch the fight a couple times more and see because usually I watch the fight right after, but this one I didn't watch because I just wanted to come back home, see my family, my newborn baby, just 1 month. So I just wanted to come back home, not think about the fight. But yeah, I rewatched it and I saw a lot of things that I can do better. And yeah, the judges gave me the fight somehow. Um, but I would like to run it back. I don't like to have a fight like that as a win because even though people say, "Oh, it's a green on your record" and things like that, for me as a man, I just don't like it. But again, the judges gave me the fight, so if I have the opportunity to fight him again, great. If not, I will just move on like I am doing and keep improving. I know I can do better. Uh, a lot of people know that too, and I know better than everybody that I am a better fighter than the one that showed last night. So yeah, I'll do better next time. That's what I have to say.
What was your first fight camp like as a father?
My first fight,
Your
what?
first camp, your first camp with your first fight camp
Ah,
as a father?
it was good. It was good. My son, he didn't like disturb anything in my camp because my wife, she's so supportive. My mom's here too. She came from Brazil to actually she came just like to spend some time with us and Christmas, New Year, and then the fight got scheduled, so she ended up staying and helping with the baby. So it was great. I wanted to stay with him more, but my wife would always say to me, "Go rest. You have a big fight coming up." So it was very light for me, and the only feeling that I had was, "Oh, I just want to fight and be with him." And now I'm already sleeping in my room again. Actually, I'm not sleeping because right now I'm being a father for
Mm.
real, and it's hard in the beginning. My wife, she's a real fighter because this guy, he's tough. He likes to stay awake during the night. So, but fight camp with him was great, and it could have like everything was perfect. Fight camp, training, being a father, everything was perfect.
Fantastic, fantastic. I know that you said in the post-fight press scrum that you had no major injuries. So when would you like to return to competition? And in your mind, would you like to fight Francis Marshall in a rematch next? Is that top of your priority list?
Um, I want to, but UFC usually don't put rematches
Mm.
like that. Like we don't have a lot of history behind. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I would like to fight in the middle of the year, June, July. I think would be great. Um, I will go back to the gym next week, so I think June, July will be perfect for me.
Fantastic, fantastic. Um, I have to get your thoughts on the upcoming title fight in your division for the vacant title between Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopes. Who do you see winning in the main event of UFC 314 for the world title?
I'm gonna go with the underdog, Diego. He's coming with the momentum, like his confidence, everything he's done since he joined the UFC. He has heavy hands. Volkanovski is coming off two knockout losses, so I think this might play out in the fight. I don't think he's gonna be as confident as he usually were before. So I'm gonna go with Diego. I think he has the tools, he has jiu-jitsu, striking, he has everything, and I think he can finish him. So I'm gonna go with Diego.
Have you guys ever trained together? Because I know you have the same management team.
No, no. Diego actually was a coach with Alexa in the Ultimate
Of
Fighter,
course.
so he trained me, but we never trained together. But one day, I think that's gonna happen.
Well, you are both from Brazil, which is one of the most storied and has such a rich history of MMA. Who, for you, are the four greatest fighters to ever come out of Brazil?
Four?
Four. I'll give you
Okay,
four.
I'm gonna go with Anderson Silva.
Hmm?
He's my number one. Brazil, World, Jose Aldo, Charles, and Poatan.
Is there one of those guys, or maybe someone that you've not mentioned, who's been a big role model to you, who you've maybe tried to model your own game on?
I don't think there's no one that I try like to do the same game, but I have a lot of inspiration, like guys from the old times, like Lyoto Machida, Shogun, Vanderlei, guys
Mm,
like that from old school. Uh, but yeah, my four favorite are those that I told you before.
mm.
But in Brazil, like if I look, if I just search every city, I will find some inspiration because Brazil is such a good place to like raise fighters, and a lot of legends came from Brazil. So yeah, but those are my four fighters.
Well, last question from me, Myron, and thank you so much for your time. There will be a lot of fans who only follow the UFC who will have watched you on Saturday night for the first time. I know that you won the Ultimate Fighter, but there will be a lot of fans who will have watched you for the first time on Saturday. I know that you said that there were some improvements you wanted to make in your performance on last weekend, but what can fans expect from you in the UFC?
They can expect me to each time I step in there, improvement. I'm a guy that loves to train, and I will always try to be the best version of myself. And yeah, and also I want to be very active, so the fans gonna see me at least 3 times a year. That's what I hope. So yeah, you guys gonna see. You guys gonna see. You guys gonna hear a lot about me.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time. It was great to see you make that walk on Saturday night. I hope you enjoyed the celebrations of the win, and we look forward to seeing you back in action soon.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.